Hello guys, my name is Andy Colmenares, and today we'll be talking about my communication plan that I'll be using for hopefully the rest of my life if God allows it. And while reading my assignments, the discussions I've done, and the little paper that had all the questions that we've answered, I have found about more myself that I want to focus on three main things that popped up to me a lot. One being decision making, the other one being conflict resolution, and the other one being empathy. The reason I want to focus on these main things, or on these three main things, is that for conflict resolution, I usually find myself getting lost, don't know what to do, end up doing one thing before I think of another. So I want to focus on trying to figure out how to resolve, or not how to resolve conflicts, but how to manage them better. And for empathy, I want to be somewhat more empathetic. I want to be able to understand people more, be able to be there for them, be a more caring and empathetic person, basically. And for decision making, I often find myself jumping into things too fast. I'm not really thinking about it, or I either take too long or too fast. So I want to find a common ground that I could use in order to become a better decision maker and an overall, a better leader overall. In order to improve in these areas, I've tried to search out for some stuff. I've studied some stuff to try and see what could help me in these three main areas. For conflict resolution, I want to listen before I speak. I want to use I statements. And I also, by I statements, I mean by saying I instead of them, instead of pushing the blame. I want to improve on that. And another thing I also want to do is I want to listen better, so that I don't jump, ignore them, and don't really resolve the conflict, For decision making, three things that I want to do is I want to ask people for their input to see if they have done this. What do they think about it? Would benefit everybody? Would it help? Would it cause problems? What would it do? Another thing I want to do is slow down and think about my actions. Do I really want to do this? What will I gain from it? Is this the best option? And another thing is I also want to explain my actions more clearly. So instead of just doing something and not telling, let's say my teammate, I want to be able to explain to them more properly about what I want to do, why am I doing it, and why I think it is the best, after consulting with them to see if they think also the same thing. For empathy, there are a couple things I want to do. For example, I want to avoid having my phone with me, so having distractions in general, just not my phone, like my phone, TVs, posters, other people talking to me. I want to show them that I'm hearing them. Another thing I want to do is I want to validate their feelings. I want to show them that I'm hearing them, I'm understanding them, and I know what they're going through. Or not that I know what they're going through, but I want to show them that I'm listening and I care about what they're telling me. Another thing is I want to keep more eye contact, because I feel like by keeping better eye contact, I will be able to not be looking at my phone, looking at the TV, or just doing other stuff that I shouldn't be doing instead of listening to them, So my plan to improve on these things, they're mostly the same thing, like books and watching videos, but some things I could take courses for that are free and online so that I could improve on them. For example, for conflict management, I could read a book called Crucial Conversations, which will teach me just how to how to be during tough conversations, things such as someone not being able to do work because someone of their family members passed away, something like that. It'll help me become a better talker, I guess, in tough decisions that can cause a lot of effects if not done right. And the video is called How to Stay Calm When You Know You'll Be Stressed. And it's a TED Talk by, where's he at? By Daniel Levitin. And then this would seem like it'll help me a lot because it's titled How to Stay Calm in Stressful Situations. By being able to stay calm in stressful situations, I feel that I'll be able to handle things better, find resolutions better, and overall choose the best possible outcome for that said thing. For decision making, I want to take a course by Coursera, which is a high performance collaboration, which will help me, how it says in the thing, perform better in collaborations and help me to become a better collaborator and someone who will be able to work with people way better than I already do. And for a video that I could watch, it's one by Simon Sinek called How Great Leaders Communicate. And this will help me, communicate better, help me tell people what I want to say more properly and in a better form instead of just saying it in a way that they'll get confused or lost in. Now, for empathy, I could read a book called Nonviolent Communications by Marshall Rosenberg. And this will teach me how to become, or how to be someone who will communicate better in situations that are tough emotionally and will cause effects if not taken care of properly. And I could also watch Cuddy's TED Talk, or Amy Cuddy's TED Talk on body language, which will also help me when it comes to communicating with emotions, because being able to read body language will help me choose or help me see how they're feeling during that moment, if I'm saying the right thing, if I'm not saying the right thing, things like that, you know? My plan is my goal is to use this plan to help me become a better decision maker, conflict management, and also become a more empathetic person by using this plan to actively help me grow and learn in these 3 categories. And I plan on using this for, like I said, hopefully the rest of my life. Or no, actually not hopefully the rest of my life. I want to be able to improve on these things now so that later on throughout the rest of my life, I can be a better communicator and a better leader for everybody around me. And to conclude this 6 to 7 minute video, I want to just recap what I was saying, how I want to become a better communicator, a more empathetic person, and someone who can make decisions better. And throughout this video, I've been explaining the plans that I want to use, and I want to become better at these so that I can become the best leader for everybody around me, to be able to care for them, help them, and be there for them all. And thank you for watching this video. I pray y'all are doing great, and may God bless y'all in all that you do. Thanks for watching.